Okay, good morning. Wanted to just go through a couple of things here. This is an exercise from our book, and this is something that I think can be somewhat worthwhile. It involves conjugation of verbs. It involves some of the vocabulary from our most recent vocabulary section or our most recent vocabulary list, and it kind of puts it all together in this particular exercise. So we're going to take a look at it. So here's what we've got. We've got 7 sentences right here. 7 sentences, and we've got 7 pictures. Okay? Now, these 7 sentences are related to these particular pictures. And by being able to utilize these sentences, being able to figure out what they mean, you are able to take a look at these sections down, or pardon me, these pictures down here, and you'll be able to figure out what words you would need to put at the end in order to be able to complete them. Okay, these are incomplete sentences. So let's take a look at the first one. Okay, the first one is hago ejercicio en. Hago ejercicio en. So let's take a look at the very first one here. Okay, it says hago ejercicio en. Okay, let's break this apart. The first one is hago. Hago comes from the verb hacer. The verb hacer. And if you take a look at this, this is the verb to do. To do / make. Okay? It is conjugated in the yo form. It's conjugated in the yo form. And ejercicio is exercise. So let's take a look here at some of the things that we might be able to use to finish these 7 sentences. So I do exercise and what would be an appropriate finish for this? Okay, I think one stands out. I mean, you could do exercise in a library. Sure, that's possible. You could do exercise in the mountains. You could, although this is not something I've ever done, you could do exercise in a pool. I think the one that stands out the best is probably el gimnasio. So you would be able to complete this sentence, hago ejercicio en el gimnasio. Okay, hago ejercicio en el gimnasio. Let's take a look at the next one. Nado en. Nado en. Okay? If we take a look here, nado en, nado comes from the verb nadar. Okay, hopefully you remember that nadar comes from, or is actually the Spanish verb to swim. To swim. Okay, so nado comes from the verb nadar, or to swim. It is conjugated in the yo form. Okay, so the yo form, nado, I swim, and you can do all sorts of varieties, but I think this one right here, la piscina is one that completes this nicely. Nado en la piscina. Nado en la piscina. Okay? Oops, didn't want that. What the heck? Okay, so let's continue. The next one, veo películas en, let's come down here and look at this one. Veo comes from the verb ver, to see. Veo comes from the verb ver, which means to see. It is conjugated in the yo form, or I see. Veo means I see. And películas are movies. So let's take a look up here. Veo películas en. You could watch movies at the mall, okay? But where are you actually going to at the mall? Probably el cine, the theater, okay? Fourth one, leo los libros y revistas leo libros y revistas en, let's take a look here. Leo libros y revistas en, leo comes from the verb leer, which means to read. Leo comes from the verb leer, or to read. It is also in the yo form. It is in the yo form. Okay? And libros are movies. Libros, no, books. Jeez. Okay, libros are books and revistas are magazines. Magazines. Okay? The next one. Okay, so basically what we've got, I read books and, newspapers in, I think this is a good one, la biblioteca. Leo libros y revistas. I'm killing you people here, aren't I? Okay. Leo libros y revistas en la biblioteca. Okay. Number 5. Voy de compras en. Voy de compras en. Voy de compras en. Veo comes from the verb ir. Okay. And it is actually an expression. Ir de compras. It's an expression where you conjugate the verb alone and keep de compras the same. Okay? This verb, the ir portion of your ir de compras expression, is conjugated in the yo form. So ir, hopefully, I don't need to type this, but hopefully you will remember that the verb ir on our vocabulary list, this one that we've got right now, ir means to go, okay? So, I go, and pardon me, I guess we'll cover the last part here. De compras equals shopping, okay? Ir de compras. Where would I possibly go shopping in? I think this one stands out right here. El centro comercial. Voy de compras en el centro comercial. Okay? Number 6. Esquío en. Esquío en comes from the verb esquiar. Esquío comes from esquiar. It is conjugated in the yo form. Okay? So, with that being the case, let's take a look up here. Where might we possibly be going to ski? I guess we might be able to ski at the, I don't know, the theater? No, that doesn't sound right. The library? No. Probably a good place to go skiing might be in las montañas. Esquío en las montañas. Okay? And number 7, see, there's our montañas. Okay? Number 7. Como el desayuno. Como comes from the verb comer, or to eat. Okay? It is conjugated in the yo form, or I eat. I eat desayuno or breakfast. Desayuno or breakfast. Okay, so let's take a look here. Como el desayuno en, again, you can take your meals on the go all the time, but at least from our choices over here, we've got el restaurante. El restaurante, which you can kind of tell is this little place right here. This is a biblioteca. This is the cine. This is a piscina. That's el gimnasio. That is the centro comercial. Okay? So, como el desayuno en el restaurante. Okay?